Hey everybody, been trying to make this video pretty much all morning, but it's been raining, so you can kind of see the raindrops on everything. It's been raining intermittently all morning, so I haven't been able to do the video, but I'm gonna take you guys on a little greenhouse tour, or not greenhouse tour, but a nursery tour of some of the native plants here at the nursery. So this is where a lot of our little stuff that's coming up, like recent plantings and stuff. This is where they hang out, and also cuttings. These are some of the sedge cuttings. This is where they start out before we put them in the tubes, the yellow tubes. And these are little tiny iliahi or sandalwood. They're pretty cool. They're the hemiparasitic species that I was telling you guys about. They, around this stage of their life, they parasitize roots of other iliahi, or not iliahi, but of like other plant species. So like the sedges, we commonly plant these two together. But yeah, so they're pretty cool. They kind of look a little chlorotic, but I think it's just because they're not growing with other stuff. And then these are little tiny ohia babies, little ohia seedlings. And ohia are the plants that you commonly see in Leh and up the mountain and stuff like that. They have these red, like fuzzy flowers. They're really pretty. They have no fragrance because they're pollinated by birds, and usually things that are pollinated by birds don't have much of a fragrance. And here's some akia. And and these are little itty bitty tiny teeny weeny ohia seedlings. So kind of like all over the place. And this bench is pretty cool. It has a lot of neat stuff. So these are llama seedlings, and this is Diospyro sandwichensis, and it's basically the Hawaiian persimmon. They're really cool. They have marbled wood, and well, you'll see some like larger ones as the tour like goes on. But and then these are really cool. These are mamane. I don't know, it's hard to see because they're kind of like really lacy looking. But these are in the bean family, and they are really poisonous. Well, the seeds are. I'm not so sure about the leaves or anything. But the palila, which is a native honey creeper, eats pretty much like mamane seeds exclusively. And since the mamane forests have been like pretty devastated, they're only found in like 10% of their native range, and they're only found, I think, on the slopes of Mauna Kea. Here's some more mamane. Oh, these are bigger. You can see them. They just have this beautiful lacy foliage. And right behind them are the Marsilia. This is this little endangered fern. They kind of look like a four-leaf clover, but they are not flowering plants. So yeah, they're pretty cool. And they kind of like just spread into other trays like this. This one's trying to like find some place to go, basically. But they're really pretty. Yeah, and they're really fun to watch, like when the wind blows. They're just like really delicate, and yeah, so pretty. So these are the sedges that are all put in these dibble tubes. So we have a lot of sedge because this is one of our main ground covers. We have like 3 tables of it. And they're all individuals. And spider webs. It's very nice that they do this. And these are our lolu palms. They're not quite ready to go out yet because they're not starting to split here, because usually they'll split here and then that's when you know that they're ready to go out. And this is the like one native Prochardia that we have here. And you can use the seeds for lay. Rats really love the seeds, so that's kind of why the species isn't doing so hot right now. But yeah, these are fun. This is Miley. This is a dryland Miley, which is pretty cool. It's used, it's like a vine, and it's used to make these fragrant lays. I don't see any seed pods on them, but the seeds are also really fragrant too, and smells really nice. But yeah, there's Miley. This is Kolomona, or the Hawaiian Senna. Here's a one flower. Let's see if it'll actually work. Yeah, there we go. So there's one flower. It kind of looks like it's in the bean family, but it's not. I forget what family it's actually in. It's one of the more confusing genera, and it looks like it's gonna rain at any second. So I should probably hurry up. Okay. So this is Mountain Naupaka. Naupaka is the half flower. There's a counterpart that grows on the beach. There are quite a few species of mountain naupaka in Hawaii, but the mountain naupaka grows like in the uplands, and the beach naupaka grows like in the lowlands, and they both have half flowers. And the way the story goes is that like there was some like love thing that happened between a boy and a girl, and for some reason they could never be together. But so one was turned into, well, they were both turned into plants, but one was turned into a plant that was by the ocean. That's the male, and then the female was turned into the mountain naupaka. So when you find somebody that you really like or whatever, you're supposed to go pick one flower from the beach and one flower from the mountain, and then spin them together in spin them together in a bowl of water. And then if the two because they're both half a flower, so if both half flowers come together and form a whole flower, then it's meant to be. But yeah, so it's kind of cool. I think it applies to like all sorts of relationships, whether they are gay, straight, whatever. So it's kind of fun. And this is Enna. It's another one of our ground covers. It's kind of similar to like Pearly Everlasting in the Rocky Mountains. I forget what the genus is. It's something pretty long and complicated and hard to pronounce. That's okay. These are all of our tetramelopiums. This is the flower that you guys saw in the last video. And this one is now going to seed, so that's pretty cool. And then we have a new flower coming up right there. Oh, that's the little endangered daisy. And then this is our hina hina. And hina hina is used to make leis. It's in the Boraginaceae. Has these cute little white flowers. This is the island lei making material for Kohoalave. And let's see what else is cool over here. Oh, so these are all the willy willies that I transplanted into grow bags. It's pretty cool. They're all doing very, very well. I even gave them a shot of fertilizer to like really help them out. I think this is Pittosporum or Hoava. I think that may be what it's called. But this turns into a tree, and they have these really pretty like silvery young leaves, and there's some more over there. And this is that huge Asteraceae thing, and the name's totally escaping me right now. It's hard to remember all these, and yeah, I'm having a difficult time. This is Plumbago or Iliae, and this is the one that has the little sticky calyxes, and you can see the little tiny glandular hairs, but they have these nice cute little white flowers for moth pollination, and they kind of grow all over the place. Here you can see them starting to like come out over the bench, so it makes them a really good ground cover because they take up all the space so that weeds will stay out. And then this is Ohemakai, which is the mountain Ohe, I guess. but these turn into like pretty large trees. I don't know if I actually did a video of these huge ones that were down in Kalapapa, but maybe I'll get down there and I can show you guys those plants again. And we're walking. Here's the Uki Uki, little lily, Dianella. And these are larger llama trees. Let's go over here. Because these are the ones that are like totally ready to go out and look beautiful. Llama doesn't really do very well when like it first goes out. Like it has a hard time like getting back on its feet. But yeah, they use like a block of this wood on the hula altar for the goddess Laka, who's the goddess of hula. And yeah, like I said, it's a really pretty like marbled wood. It's yellow and black marbling. And oh, the other really cool thing is that the foliage, like the new juvenile foliage on llama is, I think it's like pink, and then it lightens to white, and then it becomes green again. So like you can see some of this juvenile foliage is kind of like yellowish, so it's turning green, but when it first like comes out, it's pink. Really, really pretty. And here's some of our koas. All this koa has juvenile foliage on it right now, and when they get older, you'll start to see more adult foliage, like this one, with all the phyllodes. That's pretty fun. And we're on our last bench, and I think there's spiders everywhere. This is a neat little plant. I forget what it's called, but it's in the sunflower family. I don't think it's Nio. Maybe it is Nio. I don't remember. I'm not too good at this. I'm just learning. Here's a nice willy willy with a lot of spines on it, or thorns. I actually think these are prickles, because thorns have to be modified branches. These kind of just like look like projections of the epidermis. So I think these are actually prickles, not true thorns. Oh, and here's some larger mamane trees. Here you can see like the laciness of the leaves. But yeah, they're really pretty. They have big yellow bean-like flowers. And that pretty much concludes the tour, really. It's not a big nursery, but a lot of the stuff that we have is pretty cool. Oh, here's some of the lolu palms that are ready to go out because they're separated along the leaf margins. So yeah, these guys are totally ready. Happy. And then we also have like more of like the landscaping kind of stuff that's out here with like some of these like other palms and tillandsias, these little bromeliads, these air plants. Oh, and here we go. And this is jalapepe. I totally forgot all about this side of the nursery. Shame on me. This is jalapepe, which means like crushed challah, or like the baby challah. These guys are sometimes placed in the genus Dracaena, and sometimes they're put in their own genus. But they're pretty cool, crazy Dr. Seuss plants. And then here's some more tillandsias. Pretty fun. And I don't even know what these are, but these are really cool. One of my favorite plants. Oh, actually. Oh no. Okay. I thought that there was one that was actually tagged, but it doesn't look like any of them are tagged, so they will continue to be a mystery until I can actually like figure it out. So I'll probably just talk to somebody about it. And what is this? Oh, this is cool. So we usually screen some of the plants because of seed predators. And these are kind of good, but this is ule, which is that rose, that native rose, and mice really like to eat the seeds. So that's probably why this is caged. So these are the little baby ules. They're kind of like a woody, viney rose. But yeah, so there you have it, and that's pretty much it for the nursery. Like I said, it's a small nursery, but a lot of the stuff that we have is really cool, and is going to be used out there for future work. So hope you enjoyed the tour. Bye. Hey, it's just missing a little bit, and I forgot to point these guys out to you. These are the little Mile seedlings that are coming up. And you can see there's a seed, and it's being, seed coat's being pushed off. Hold on. And then over here is jalapepe seedlings. And this is a really cool plant. This is Hawaiian cotton, or ma'o. And Hawaiian cotton is really cool because Hawaiian cotton saved the cotton industry, because Hawaiian cotton is resistant to boll weevil, so they did some crossing between the American cotton and the Hawaiian cotton and saved the industry. And here, I want to show you this. This is our companion planting with the iliahi, the sandalwood, and the sedge. So we plant them together so the iliahi, the sandalwood, can parasitize the sedge. And the sedges are fine. They're pretty like resilient, and the sandalwood's not taking tons of energy. But you can see how these kind of look a lot better. They're a little bit more green. They're not nearly as chlorotic as the ones that are still in the tray. But yeah, it started misting, and I wanted to show you that before it like really starts raining, which it's probably gonna do at any minute. So, alright, goodbye!